So women's C race on the track now. 18 athletes to read out in a very quick fashion. Here we go. Number 1, we have Ella Stiles of Geelong Guild, then Ella Vrovac from Western Athletics, Stephanie Mundy from Wendouree, Fieke Vanderkamp from Diamond Valley, Orla Shackcloth from Sandringham, Tanasha Satosh from Glen Huntly, Rosie Linus from... Ooh, I'll have to get back to you on that one, where Rosie Linus is from. I will find out. Rachel Waters of Deakin, Sophie McMinimy of Western Athletics, Nissa Males from Williamstown, Matilda Strugnall from Sandringham, Imogen Backer from Mornings Peninsula, Ruby Ma from Box Hill, Abby Goldsworthy from Williamstown, Louisa Lazar from Sandringham, Noah Sarup, Independent, I believe she's from the Mentone area, Janae
On your mark.
from Western Athletics, and Michaela Young from Collingwood. Plenty of familiar names from my days at Little Afs here, all coming back and all still in the sport. Probably only slightly older, but there's going to be plenty of athletes to watch out in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a lot of depth in here. I'd love to know what the spread of times is, because I think a lot of these ladies should be floating around at similar times. So,
and at risk of offending anyone as well, sort of looks like almost all the athletes would be between the age of, say, 12 and 16. It's almost like a junior championship in this C race at the Miles Club.
So good to see so many young women out here competing and racing, and they're all just so bunched up. No one wants to really be at the front by the looks of it. There's a lot of heads on a swivel saying, hey, you coming by? No? Beautiful. So we're going to sit there, and it is Rosie Linus who's going to lead us through 55 seconds through the first 300. On her outside there is our Sandringham athlete, and that is Matilda Strugnall. So she's on the outside, and we have a few running wide on lane 2. So these ladies are beautifully bunched. I don't think any of them are in any sort of rush to get to the lead. We're going to lead it through in about 1:15, 1:16 on the clock. So nice and comfortable. And they're all looking extremely strong. I mean, there would only be about a second and a half in it.
And I'll tell you what, Rosie Linus, I've done my bit of research, and that CNT would be from Canterbury, as her top clearly says,
yes.
But not an Athletics Victoria affiliated club. So here's my...
Canterbury Girls School.
Yeah, I stand corrected, but I don't believe it's Athletics Victoria affiliated, but it has got the abbreviation there. So
no, I don't.
I've done my best.
You've done all that you can. All that can be expected of you is these ladies still do not break the line. None of them are moving. I mean, they just seem to be very content.
That is a thick pack we've got going on there.
Maybe Matilda Strugnall will come to the lead, but doesn't appear that way. They all look extremely comfortable. A lot of these girls doing a lot of extra work being out wide. And
just looking at the C times as well, 4:52 through to 4:59. So they're all sub 5-minute girls, which is unreal standard for running. And only 8 seconds separates them. Even closer tight pack compared to the men's race that we just saw. So no wonder they're all in a tight bunch here. We see Ella Vrovac, the athlete from Western Athletics, just tucked in on the inside. She's in about 4th position. From Glen Huntly, Tanasha Santosh is in the pale blue singlet, just on the outside in 3rd position, I would say. Abby Goldsworthy from Williamstown makes her way around just into that front pack there, probably into 3rd position, just behind Matilda Strugnall.
Yeah, so now they're starting to string out a little bit towards the front, Mick, but it's still just... I mean, we could have a girl come right from the back and come and claim this one. This is going to be an exciting last 450 metres.
Absolutely. We haven't even mentioned Rachel McMinimy yet. She's the athlete from the mighty Western Athletics who has made her way into 3rd position there, just settling in lane 1, just on the heels of Matilda Strugnall, who has done all the work to this point.
Even a Rachel Waters, a lot of experience for Rachel Waters. She's competed in a lot of national championships, and she's shooting towards the middle to the back part of the pack, so they could be coming from anywhere.
Louisa Lazar sitting pretty in 5th position as well. Just seeing what's going on out the front of the field. Can't discount her. It is Tanasha Santosh who charges towards the front in front of our leader to this point in the race, Matilda Strugnall.
I can watch out for Ella Vrovac. She's just made her way up into just on the shoulder of 4th place, so she could make a move. But I think you're right, that athlete in 3rd place from Western A's, and that is Sophie McMini-Me.
That is Sophie McMini-Me in third place. She's getting a bit of a ride along from Matilda Strugnell. We're seeing across the track, it looks a lot further away than it looks on screen right now. They're about 1 or 2 metres separated as we see as they round the bend, and it is still Tanasha Santosh followed by Matilda Strugnell. Sophie McMini-Me doesn't just quite have the legs in the last stage of this race. It's going to be a race of 2 out the front unless there's a late challenge as we see the athletes rounding the bend.
Yeah, Santosh on the inside there. Can she hold on? I'm not 100% sure, because now right on the outside we are going to see one of our early race leaders in Imogen Baker now. So Imogen Baker starting to make a move. Sorry, Matilda Strugnell. Matilda Strugnell now on the outside. She's going to claim it in 4:48. So 4:49s, they're all starting to come across the board now. Our
PBs for the first 5.
Ruby Ma now, she comes through the line. So a lot of PBs out here.
And great running from Matilda Strugnell there. She knew what she obviously knew she was in PB form tonight. She made a charge early. She made the pace honest. Got taken. It was almost like the race got away from her for a little bit there, but trusted herself and had that sprint finish to get the win.
Yeah, absolutely. She knew where she had to keep her pace. Didn't really matter where she was in the race so far as how many people were in front of her or behind her. She knew exactly what she had to do, and looks like she executed, so she'd be stoked with that.
And Tanasha Santosh as well, very smart racing as well. Ended up just getting nabbed on the line, but sat in that smart position for the bulk of the race just behind Matilda Strugnell there.
Absolutely.